Okay, so we already explained it, right? We did domain and range for number 6. So when you graph this in Desmos, great. What is it? Is it linear or is it quadratic?
Quadratic.
It's quadratic, right? Quadratic. Great. I'm going to be singing on the video now. Okay? So, when we graph this, x squared minus 9, where's your lowest point? Let's talk about the range first.
9.
Y equals, dang, can you let me type it in? Minus 9. Okay? Where's my lowest point?
-9.
-9. Okay? It's here. So, if my lowest point is -9, what's my highest point? Does it ever stop?
No.
No. Okay? It is not all real numbers. It's just infinite. Whatever. Okay? So, if we're on the range, we write it like this. Okay? So, -9 goes on this side because you go from the bottom to the top. But since it stops at a point, you're missing something. You need a line underneath it. Oh, snap. Okay? Since it goes infinitely up, you're going to need infinity, right? But do we care about the infinity? No. So just scratch it out, right? And then rewrite it. Y is greater than or equal to -9. Okay? So now let's look at our domain. When we looked at our quadratic domain, did it ever stop going left to right? Where is it? No, right? It went forever. Well, I mean, you can't really see it. But it goes on forever to the left and forever to the right. Okay? What happens when it goes forever to the left and forever to the right?
All real numbers.
It's all real numbers. Congratulations, y'all can do math. Okay? So this is all real numbers. That is the sign for all real numbers. Because who likes really writing in math? Oh, well then you can write all real numbers. Okay? So then let's talk about number 7. This is f of x equals 2x minus 9. Okay? Was it linear or quadratic? It was linear. Okay? Right, you are smart. When you graph this in Desmos, what was your domain? Huh? What was your... Okay, let's look at it this way. Hey, did it stop going left ever?
No.
Is it going to stop going right ever?
No.
No. Okay?
All real numbers.
So it's going to be, yes, it's infinite, right? So if you want to write it like we usually do, like this, it's going to be negative infinity to infinity, which is
All real numbers.
all real numbers. Okay? Okay? All real numbers. Okay, anyways. So what about the range? Does it ever stop going down? Does it ever stop going up?
No. All real numbers.
Right. So if it never stops going down and if it never stops going up, it's going to be all real numbers the same. Okay? All real numbers, just in case someone wants to spell it out. Okay? All real numbers. Enough. On to the next. Guys, we're on number 8. Okay? It's the same thing. Go ahead and pause the video right now. Try it on your own. And then I'll give you the answers in a second. Number 8. Okay? When you graph it, what did you see? It was quadratic. And what was the domain? The domain? Right. So the domain should have been all real numbers. What about the range? y is greater than or equal to negative 8. Okay? So, y equals 2x squared minus 8. If we type it in, y equals 2x squared. Okay, this is our quadratic, right? Where's our x-intercepts? It's here along the x-axis, okay? So what are they? Okay? And then what's our y-intercept? Hector, what's our y-intercept? Right, okay? Thanks for listening. It's negative 8. Okay? So on your paper, you should be writing your x-intercepts are negative 2 and 2, right? And your y-intercept is negative 8. So, the next question asks, is it a maximum or a minimum? Let's go back and look. It is a minimum, okay? Because your parabola opens upward. When it opens up, okay, it's going up this way, so your bottom part is going to have a minimum, okay? If it opens downward, it would have a maximum, okay? You're going to see that in the next problem. So this one is minimum. What's your vertex? Your vertex is a point. Right. Okay? Your vertex, boys, your vertex is here. It's the lowest point or the highest point in your parabola, okay? So as a point, you write your vertex as a point. So 0, negative. This is a point, right? You don't write it as a decimal, write it as a point. Right. Okay? So your vertex is 0, negative 8. What's your axis of symmetry? Your axis of symmetry is going to be a line, and it's usually going to be x equals, okay? What do you guys think your axis of symmetry is for this one right here? Your axis of symmetry is the line that cuts through the middle of the parabola. No, that's a point right here, right? X equals negative 8 would be like over here somewhere. What do you think the line is? It's not infinity. What's your x point? What's your x right here? Huh? 0. Okay? It's 0. So you use your x point, your x position in your vertex, Hector, and it's going to be your axis of symmetry. X equals 0. Because it's 0, 8, 0, negative 8, x equals 0. Okay? You do the same exact thing with the second half right here. Can y'all do it by yourselves right now in the next 3 minutes? Go.